Please. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Don't. Stop. What do I do? You wanna know what the worst part about this app getting banned is? I won't be able to see the aftermath of it getting banned. I won't be able to see the thousands of people who will lose millions of followers because they decided to ban this app. Hi, I'm Marguerite. Welcome to my corner of the internet. We're talking about all things media, and today I'll be talking about the eras of TikTok as a former Musical.ly user and a current, soon-to-be former TikTok user. I have been on this app since its beginnings. I've been on it before it went to Musical.ly, so I know a lot, okay? So this is my experiences plus my research. Let's begin. I don't have the disclaimer portion of this slideshow because I didn't want one. So we're gonna go right into it with the Musical.ly era. Now I know Musical.ly was its own app. I don't care. I count it as TikTok because it went from Musical.ly to TikTok. Alright, so quick history lesson. It was created by Alex Zhu and Lily Yang in 2014. It was originally supposed to be like a 3 to 5 minute educational platform. Like, oh, why is the sky blue? Yeah. And then the creators were called Musers. They were called Musers, and it became increasingly more popular in 2015 when I got it. Also, side note, there was an entire other platform called Lively where people could just go on live over there when they didn't need 1,000 followers to go live. It was very cool. I think I liked it. It was very cool. Well, now that we have gone through this little quick history lesson, we're gonna go to the trends. I don't really have a lot to say about this one. It was lip syncs, it was skits, and it was transitions. It basically was a transition from Vine. If you remember Vine, I'm sorry. Vine and Musical.ly were around the same time, but Musical.ly was like the more annoying, cringy little sister. And Vine was the older, cooler sibling, right? Honestly, if you weren't cringy and weirdly funny on this platform, you weren't gonna get a crown, which is a verification for people who have no idea what Musical.ly is. Which, if you do, good. If you don't, you're making me feel old. All right, moving on to the creators. We have Lauren Gray, Lisa, and Lena. I forgot about them. Also, I don't know which one it was, but one of them has a kid. Like she has a kid. So, Jacob Sagittarius, Baby Ariel, Savannah Everly, and Cole LeBrand, if you remember them. And then my girl, Liza Koshy. Love her down. Oh, she's so cool. Alright, let's start TikTok. What we're here for, honestly. History lesson. In 2017, news became out that Musical.ly was being bought by a company through, it was called ByteDance. I have no idea what that is. It bought it for $1 billion. And on August 2nd, 2018, Musical.ly and TikTok merged, marking the end of Musical.ly. Moment of silence for my girl. Moment adjourned. I remember being on that app when it changed, and every single person who was a muser, me included, was devastated. It was like morning time. Like now, it was like that, but we still had an app. Now we won't have an app anymore. I'm gonna get to that later. The trends. There were so many during this time. This was peak TikTok. Okay, so dances. Like Superstar Dance. I'll be your one-up girl. Renegade came out this year in 2019. Not by Charli D'Amelio. She didn't make the dance. She was 14 years old and she made TikTok what it is today. I love her. Aloha, The Box, and Say So. If you don't know what that is, you don't get to born this app, okay? FNAF sounds. The yodeling kid, you know, the one yodeling kid in Walmart. Yeah, that happened during this time. Hit or Miss. I'm Ready Tracer. Roxanne was a huge one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Sound. Bisco Girls was huge. Bisco Girls, Don't get me started on that. And then the Hype House. I'm not saying anything about that either. Alright, the creators of this era: Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, Chase Hudson, Lorray, love him down, Bryce Hall, Noah Beck, and then James Charles. Anyway, quarantine! So we all know what happened during 2020. We all know what happened during that time. Everybody was bored out of their minds and was like, you know what? Let's give this cringy, annoying app a try, right? It went from a cringy app that people strayed away from to a cringy app people adored and had no choice to get because they were going to lose their minds and didn't. And then it surpassed over 2 billion downloads during this time. Not for the trends. Anime TikTok, I wasn't even a part of it, but I know how big it was. Oh, it was like a resurgence. POVs. Oh, I love these. I would stay up until like the wee hours of the night just watching POVs. I think I had a problem. The dances, Corvette, Laffy Taffy, Savage, Woman, the Smile one. You remember that one? You should do it when I show the video. Flamingo. Oh. Carol Baskins, Mad at Disney was a big one. The Black Lives Matter movement, it wasn't a trend, but like TikTok made it even bigger. If TikTok was a huge part of it being that televised, in my opinion. And I thank TikTok for that every single day because we got a lot of people who were able to get justice for it, so I appreciate it. The volume on this bus is astronomical. Give me a minute. Adult Swim. I will say this with my chest. You can argue with the wall. This trend was the best trend on the platform. Hands down. Hands down. I mean that. If it wasn't for... I love this trend so much. Okay. The creators, honestly, a lot of the creators in 2018, 2019 kind of carried over into the quarantine era, but I can add a few more. Avani, Jojo Siwa was one. Benji Kroll, and then Kabi Lame. Maybe I'm wrong. He's actually the most followed creator on the platform. That's cool. Yeah, you took that away from Dollar D'Amelio. Oh, and Dixie. Dixie's D'Amelio too. She was big because of her sister. But now, currently, the ending years of a historical app. 2022 to 2025. Alright, I'm not gonna go into in depth about the ban because I don't really know anything myself. I researched it. Didn't make any sense. The proposal of the ban actually became a thing in 2020, and it was proposed by Donald Trump. And then Biden ended up pushing this forward, and in March of last year, he passed the bill saying that TikTok will be banned if it doesn't get sold to a US company by tomorrow. TikTok sued the government for it, and we all know how that went. So, yeah. Now to the trends. The edits. Literally the things I'm gonna miss the most. The arcane edits got me through some stuff. All edits got me through some stuff. I'm gonna miss edits so much. The Roman Empire trend. Very demure, very mindful. Girl dinner. The fandom comeback. Honestly, the fandom comeback that we had was amazing. I loved it. Epic, the musical. My Shayla. The Dust Baby. And then the Gravity Falls comeback was pretty cool. And Barbenheimer. And then the TikTok band trend, which I will include because we have had the funnest time in the few hours, days that we had on this app. And then for the creators, some of them I want to mention: Zaydante, Tony, Karma, every single editor, and I mean all of them. Bistro Huddy, Chris Olsen, Connor, and then everybody who had an account participated. Thank you so much. I've had a little bit of popularity on this app for the 2 accounts that I've had. And honestly, I really appreciate everybody who liked it. I'm going to miss this app a lot. So that's all I'm going to say, because if I say any more, I'm going to start crying. And I shouldn't be crying because it's an app I'm overreacting. But thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time. Have a good one.